Dear drama lovers, welcome to the sensational world of Profits Are Up show. Get ready to dive into the drama, the intrigue, and the suspense as we unveil the secrets to skyrocketing profits in your business. In this captivating online course, we'll take you on a journey filled with twists and turns, where every decision could mean the difference between success and failure. From heart-pounding strategies to unexpected plot twists, you won't want to miss a single episode of this thrilling adventure. Stay tuned, where we'll reveal the first secrets to unlocking your business's true profit potential.
Peace, peace, peace. This is your international sales and marketing hitman, your humble hip-hop sales coach, Tiger Toledo. And you already know what it is, man. You rocking with the best, you heard? So couldn't do it yesterday, so we back at it on a Thursday. Today is Triumphant Thursdays. Post up your win. Whether it's big or small, put up a win that you have in the comments section. Shout out to my Instagram peoples. Shout out to the YouTubers out there in this world, the audience that is lit. Don't matter what city you from, you still lit. Today was an interesting day, man, because as you know, I've been reading this book called 10X is Easier Than 2X. I gotta say, it's been a transformative book. It has me looking at productivity a lot different than normal. I highly recommend that book because in the melanated culture, there's a myth that goes around where we constantly feel that if we're not hustling, we're not painting the town red, shaking up the earth, beating the pavement, however you want to call it, on the grind, we're not progressing. And there's an even bigger myth beyond the melanated society where being a multitasker is what we need to do to succeed. Now, a lot of you guys know my stance on multitasking, but I want to back it up with science. Shout out to Tahisha out there in Virginia. What's up? I want to back up the multitasking myth out there in this world because it's serious. It's hurting our business and it's hurting our health because listen, the word multitasking, it may be a marketing word. We don't realize how much marketing affects our lives every single day. We think we're making our own choices, but I want you to look at it this way. You're competing against a business for your mind. Now, you may think, all right, look, man, if I don't like what the business is selling me, I can always tell them no. Right? But on the business aspect of it, as an entrepreneur, as CEOs, we're constantly researching, gathering data on how to reverse your no into a yes. So you're competing with an entire marketing staff, depending on how large the company is. You're competing against a company that has pixels attached to their website so they can follow you whenever you go to social media or another website and their ad is popping up. You trying to play a game of Candy Crush and then you just seen the ad for a company, you just visit their website just once. The company's like Tasty. You're competing against a company that gathers data from social media, Google Analytics, to understand why you buy and how you buy. There are companies out there that know us better than we know ourselves, me included. They know exactly when to send out a deal. They know exactly your buying habits. This is serious. So I believe the word multitasking has been a marketing ploy. Research has shown that multitasking actually slows you down. And I'm going to give you real stats. Real stats. My goal today is, by the time this episode is over, you will be at least 5 times more productive because you'll know the truth is backed by neuroscience. And you'll be that much more productive in your business, in your life, in your personal life, in your relationships, and all of the above. So let's go into the first one. And you guys can drop your comments. I'll pull it up on the screen. Interact with the kid. You know I'm here for you. Let's take a look at number 1. Number 1 is efficiency and error rate. Research has shown that task switching, not multitasking, but they actually deem it as task switching. That is the correct term for it. Research has shown that task switching can increase the time it takes to finish the primary task by as much as 40%. This inefficiency is compounded by a higher error rate, as the brain doesn't have the capacity to process several streams of information at once with high accuracy. Here's an analogy. If you ever seen a magic show, you've probably seen where a guy is spinning plates on a stick. And if he doesn't show the right attention to a plate that's spinning on that stick, one plate will fall, and most likely the rest of the plates will fall as well. So what he does is he task switch, which means he's giving each plate a short amount of attention. So which makes him work even harder, because then he's putting up 8 plates, 10 plates, 15 plates, and he's trying to keep all of them spinning on that stick. Is he exhausted after that? You better believe it. You better believe he's exhausted. Now imagine intensified focus on one plate. He's just spinning that one plate. What's the likelihood of that one plate falling? Can he maintain that plate spinning on the plate for a longer period of time? The answer would be yes. So when you think that you're multitasking, you're really just giving each project a short amount of attention. And the chances of you making an error can be up to 40% or more. Let's go into number 2. Cognitive load. Each task involves a cognitive cost. The brain needs to leave one task, switch to another, and then ramp up to regain full engagement. So true. So true. Because if I have you working on your taxes on the left side, and then I ask you to create something on Canva on the right side, and then I ask you to answer phone calls at the same time in the middle, how effective could you really do that? If you're doing your taxes on one side, you would have to be fully engaged with that. If you're creating designs on Canva, you would have to be fully engaged with that. If you're answering the phone calls, which is one of your biggest money makers as a notary, you want to give them full attention. You want to actively listen to the customer's concerns and problems so you can offer the best solution to that customer. But the misconception is, oh, I'm a multitasker. So this switching is mentally exhausting and leads to quicker cognitive fatigue, which can decrease overall productivity. Thank you, Tahisha. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Ghost Squad family. What's up, Gina? Is this hitting home? I hope this is like really giving you a clear view of what because I haven't seen anyone break down multitasking like this. And I'm here to tell you that I am a recovering workaholic. Yes, I am a recovering workaholic. I would work from sun up to sundown. I could not enjoy time off. I could not enjoy vacation or time with the family or a birthday party. I was constantly in grind mode. I was mentally exhausted. I had burnout twice, hospitalized for one of them. These are things they don't tell you about, but they want you to pick yourself up by your bootstrap, tighten up that belt, get on the grind. I think it was Eric Thomas that said a really good quote. He said, you know what grind to do? You could grind your ass into a fine dust. Keep grinding something. You'll grind yourself into a fine dust. Shout out to Eric Thomas on that. Shout out to Eric Thomas. This one hit home for me. Because there are times that I would be at my child's birthday, but I wasn't fully engaged. There was the one time she would be turning 5 years old and I'm like mentally not there because I'm trying to multitask. I'm like, I'm singing happy birthday, but I'm on my BlackBerry. Number 3, memory impairment. Multitasking has been linked to poor memory retention. When our brains is scattered amongst various tasks, it has less capacity to encode information into long-term memory, which is essential for learning and knowledge retention. So when you think to yourself, man, what was that person's name? And they literally just told you their name like 2 minutes ago and you forgot their name? One, I would say that you're not fully engaged, and two, your mind is like thinking of a million other things. You know, in podcasting, when you're interviewing a guest, like how I would interview people on the Notary War Room, I would literally have my questions ready. The reason why I would have my questions ready is because I want to be fully engaged and listen to what the guest is saying, instead of thinking what I'm going to ask next. If I'm thinking what I'm going to ask next, there's no way I'm actually thinking about what the guest is saying. And it makes the whole interview look real choppy. The audience can hear that, the guest can feel that, and I look like an idiot. No, you don't need ginkgo biloba. Your memory is just fine. You don't need to pop any pills. No memory pills and stuff. Your mind is just cluttered and scattered amongst a million different things. And if you're an entrepreneur, a CEO, well, top CEOs, according to Forbes, they do not multitask. They don't. You can look that up. They refuse to multitask. They actually keep a very, very small to-do list. They'll attack maybe 3 or 4 projects in one day. Once those projects are done, that's it. They're out of here. Like they mentally check out. They have a mental disconnection because it allows them to regenerate. It allows their mind to renew, to make young again. We got one more that we're going to cover. Before we do that, let's go into a quick commercial.
Are you ready to revolutionize your marketing with the power of AI? Discover Unlock Your Potential 500 Plus. ChatGPT prompts that transform your marketing, your ultimate guide to driving success. This comprehensive ebook contains over 500 expertly crafted ChatGPT prompts designed to enhance your marketing strategies and dramatically increase your sales. Imagine boosting your engagement rates, increasing conversions with precision-targeted prompts, and saving hours on content creation. With this ebook, these aren't just possibilities, they're your new reality. Act now and take advantage of our limited time offer. Get special pricing this week only, and if you're one of the first 50 buyers, receive a free exclusive ebook on advanced ChatGPT strategies, plus a spot in our must-attend webinar on maximizing AI in marketing. Worried about taking the leap? Don't be. With our 30-day money-back guarantee, your satisfaction is completely assured. No risks, just rewards. Don't just take our word for it. Listen to what other marketers have to say. From skyrocketing engagement rates to transformative sales increases, our users are seeing real results. Time and supplies are running out. Secure your copy today and don't miss out on these exclusive bonuses. Transform your marketing with AI, starting now. Unlock your marketing potential today. Click the link below to get your copy of Unlock Your Potential 500 Plus ChatGPT prompts that transform your marketing and start seeing real results. Join marketers everywhere who are stepping into the future of AI-driven marketing. Buy now and start transforming your strategy, engagement, and sales.
Circle it. Circle it.
So, as you guys know, I'm rolling out on May 11th. I'm doing a very special AI ChatGPT Masterclass is going to be a 3-day live interactive workshop. Now, initially, what I was planning to do, and this is that multitasking shit, dude. I'm going to share with you a real example. So I said, you know what, man, when I do this class, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show them all of these cool different softwares that they can use to enhance their business. And as I was just buying programs, right? I was just buying software, doing trials and all kind of stuff. And I was like, damn, I learned about maybe 5 programs and realized that I was thorough in none of them. Now, I'm from New York. I'm from Brooklyn. Being thorough is like, it's a mandatory thing. We're supposed to be thorough. New Yorkers know what I'm talking about. We're supposed to be thorough because we come from the thorough borough, whether you're from Queens, Harlem, Bronx, Long Island, Staten Island, Harlem. You want to be thorough in what you do. So I'm doing all of these different softwares, and I'm like, damn, I'm not proficient in none of them. I am like surface layer proficient. You know what I mean? Just like I could just skim over it. And that's as good as it gets. And I said, no, who am I going to hurt? Who would I hurt? Gina says, yes, that's true. This is why specialty niches are more efficient and lucrative. 100%. 100%. That's a fact for sure. I said, who would I be hurting if I did a masterclass? I would be hurting not only the audience, but myself in that situation, because I'm steadily just jumping from software to do you know there's like damn near 500 to 1,000 new AI companies or products that are coming out every single day? You try to keep up with that, dude, like that would be the mental exhaustion right there. So I said to myself, I need to select one and be thorough in one. And I said, you know what? Let me concentrate my efforts on ChatGPT. And I literally did that about 2.5 weeks ago. And it's amazing what you discover when you narrow your focus and you hit with precision. When you become a sniper at it, when you become a hitman or a hit woman at this. But we become very flighty. There was a time that I was ready to just jump out of the notary business. I was like, I don't kick the notary business in the stomach and punched it in the face. I did pretty good in the notary business. It's time for me to move on. Thinking that I did everything that I possibly could in the notary business. And I said, hold up, pump your brakes, B. Slow it down. You did not thoroughly deep dive into this business. I guarantee you there's more that you can do. And by golly, there is. There is. There's so much more that I could do in this notary business. I had to re-clip up. That's how I got down. So, number 4, stress levels. You're constantly juggling tasks that can lead to increase stress and anxiety, as the pressure to perform multiple duties simultaneously can be overwhelming and psychologically taxing. Now, I know I got some multitaskers on here, and you know these symptoms. You're not crazy. I'm here to tell you that you are not crazy. You're feeling these things, and not once did you ever think that it's because you're multitasking. As a recovering workaholic, I thought that I wasn't working hard enough. I thought I needed to put in more time and more work. I couldn't be more further from the truth than that. If you haven't had a chance to sign up for the Notary SEAL Team newsletter, do that. We share so much great information in the newsletter. Shout out to the Gold Squad. You qualify and you get into the Gold Squad, man, shout out to you, because what we do in there is nothing less than amazing. You get with a community that is rock stars, straight rock stars. I also rolled out a new bundle package for those. I heard your cries. You say, hey, Tiger, you have all these great ebooks. I'm buying them separately. Is there any way you can put them all together and I just pay one fee and get them all? Right now, we have a very special introductory offer. I call this the Smart Notary Success Bundle. So what you're going to get is the Blue Seal call scripts that me and TEKK has designed together. Rock solid stuff. Guaranteed to get your income up in your notary business almost instantaneously. You're also going to get the Control Chaos Summit Sales Summit video that it was me, TEKK, and Dawn, where we actually go over a lot of sales procedures. You're going to get the Chat GPT prompts that sell, so you don't have to be juggling and spend hours and hours of time trying to figure out which prompt is going to give you the best results on Chat GPT. I have over 500 of them for you. I use it every single day. And then something new that I just rolled out this week. This is what I mean about being thorough. Thorough. Say it with me. Be thorough in your engagement. I was able to create my first Rise of the Smart Notary GPT mentor. Now, you do have to be a Plus member to access this GPT mentor. But let me tell you something. Whether you need help with your call script, whether you need help with how should you price yourself, how should you price your services, this GPT within OpenAI, you can access it for free if you have the Plus, GPT Plus. You have access to me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I have officially cloned myself to be a GPT chatbot. It has all of my books that I've written. I have pushed it inside of OpenAI ChatGPT. And again, this is what I'm going to show you on the AI Mastery course on May 11th. If you don't have your tickets and you want to learn this stuff, you feel that AI is something that you are going to need in your business, it'd be one of the best investments you make. One of the best investments you make. OpenAI is going to be opening a store where if you create your own GPT, you can get paid by the amount of people that use it. Yes, this is passive income at its best. I'm talking about money bags. But the choice is yours. I'm not pushing nobody to do nothing, man, because I'm going to do it regardless. But if you decide to join me on this voyage, on this journey, I guarantee you I'll give you nothing but high quality value and make sure that you cash flow whatever business that you're in. I don't care if you sell custom dog houses for $10,000. I could show you how to market that. This is real. You said this package is totally a game changer. Nobody in the notary community is doing this nowhere else. Yes, Gina, that is correct. I have to be the first notary out here with his own GPT AI-powered mentor bot based off of my book series. This is what I mean by I did not give up on the industry. I had no clue in 2020 that if I wrote my book, I would actually have an opportunity in 2024 to upload my books and offer it as a mentor to the public. Come on, man. This is why they say don't give up. Don't give up. Some of you guys has probably seen that there are many artists that are selling their musical catalogs right now. And let me explain to you what's going on with that dynamic. The reason why a lot of these artists are selling their musical catalog, like Murder Inc. sold their musical catalog. Who else sold their musical catalog? A few artists, quite a few artists, some big artists at that. What the purchasers know that the artists don't know is that they said, you know what? The way technology is moving nowadays, in another 2 or 3 years, we may have a completely different avenue to make money off of this music. If you were to check back 10 years ago, well, 15 years ago, there was no 360 deal. If you were to check back 10 years ago, they didn't do an intergalactic deal. Do you know there's an intergalactic deal in the music industry right now? What that means, and the poor artists, I feel sorry for them, man, because they don't even know this stuff. They're so busy trying to be artists. And by the way, content creators are becoming the new artists right now. That's why they're getting raped the way they are. Content creators are the new hip hop and musical artists. That's why they're getting jerked the way they're getting jerked. I just want to create content. I just want whatever. Okay. But the intergalactic deal says this. If your music goes up in space and comes back down to Earth, we will take a percentage, a very large percentage of that. Now, most artists that are making their music, they're not even thinking about that. They're like, intergalactic. What are you saying? Like, my music's going to play out in Mars, nigga? Like, fuck out of here. Yeah, all right. Yeah, whatever, man. Go ahead. Take 90% of that. I don't care. As long as I get my money, as long as I get 25 cents off of each song, I ain't worrying about that. But guess what? That's what we call streaming today. That's streaming. That whole intergalactic deal is streaming right now. So this is what I mean. People don't understand the way technology is reshaping the very existence in the world that we're living in. So they're looking at it. Let me sell my musical catalog, get this large sum of money, and the purchasers are sitting back and be like, let's see what new form of music comes out next. You went from vinyl, you went from cassette to vinyl, vinyl to CD, CDs to clouds, clouds to streaming. Who knows what this AI is going to do next? I say that to say this. Get yourself a ticket to this AI-powered mastery class that I have on May 11th. I'm giving everybody 20% off right now. It will be one of the best investments. Even if you don't do anything with it immediately, at least you know what's to come. Because they're cutting prices like Walmart, baby. They're rolling back on jobs. You see what's happening. 17,000 jobs being dismantled right in front of your eyes. Tyler Perry shutting down $800 million worth of production and studios that he's about to build because he saw one glimpse, a trailer. Because he saw a trailer of what Sora did. Yesterday, they just showed an AI-generated 007 trailer that just went viral. 3 million views instantly. The entire trailer was AI-generated. Look it up. People losing their mind off of it. They're like, damn, you don't even need the character anymore. I was playing Modern Warfare with my son, and they had the likeness of one of the guys from Law and Order on there. And I was like, yo, that's the dude from Law and Order. I don't know if they used his voice. I don't know if it was AI powered, but it was his likeness. Whether you like it or not, we're living in we're witnessing a new era. And you don't have to go through it by yourself. We can do it together. With that being said, peace, love, and happiness. I wish you guys the very best. Check out the links in the descriptions, and I'll see you on the other side. You heard? Peace.